Yeah.
So we're here to interview Marcos Suarez on his progress from week 2.
Yes.
So first of all, what has changed between this week and last week?
Well, last week, week one, I was sick. So I actually missed 2 school days, which meant my progress was going to start being delayed, which meant that I had to either work faster or just leave some work for my spare time instead of doing it during classes. Uh, Last week was actually not that tough. I did achieve most of the goals I set out to complete. And this week, I actually managed to do more work than I expected. The workload for week 3 should be easier. The, the days in general should just be more relaxed for me because I managed to start, well, almost finish halfway through the Spanish timeline. I actually finished my English speech. I gave a speech to the United Nations, and I started connecting that with my business project.
Okay, continuing with this, what specific challenges presented themselves this week?
Well, this week, what was really tough, as I said, was catching up mostly on the things I did leave for later last week. Um, well, the beginning for the temas secos de matemáticas. For that project, I had to catch up on the beginning because I could not start that project until after I had done the first phase for the math studies project.
Okay, so with this, when returning to school, you were expecting these challenges, right?
Yes, I was well aware that I was going to have to work harder and faster this time. I was aware that I had to catch up, or else I was not going to finish. Um, yeah, it was tough, but I did what I could. I finished, like I said, the first phase for the math studies project, and that also helped me in turn to be able to work with business because we were doing research on solar panels with the seventh goal of sustainable development of the United Nations.
Well, you've already answered part of this question, but choosing one of these challenges you faced, why was it challenging, and what kind of problems did it create, and what did you do to overcome this challenge?
Well, the greatest challenge I faced was catching up on work. It, I had an agenda set up with the Spanish timeline so that I could, just go to the classes I needed and do the work in those classes and just keep it simple, keep it in that classroom, not have to take work home. But missing days meant that my schedule was all messed up now. It also meant that I had to take some work home, which is how I overcame that challenge. I did some of it for homework, which also in turn gave me more time to research it. And I extended the time I was given for each assignment at my house.
So eventually, were you successful? How successful were you in resolving this problem? And what things did work out and what things didn't?
Well, I feel like I was fairly successful, fixing this problem. I was not happy with the way I had to fix it because I do enjoy my afternoons. But, well, I did what I had to do. I did the work. I took it home. The thing I had to delay the most was actually this, the interviews. But yeah, doing the extra work paid off. I mean, it's been easier ever since. And well, yes, those were the challenges I faced mostly.
So, what did you learn from this experience?
I learned that you cannot plan for everything. There's always going to be certain things that you have to learn to expect, even though you're not going to be able to meet them. It's like a natural disaster. You cannot plan for it. You cannot prepare for it. You get sick. You get sick. What you're going to do about it? I mean, I had to skip school because if not, I was going to go for a longer time being sick. So, okay. So I was gonna go for a longer time being sick. So I just said, let's just skip school for a while, and that will help.
So, How are you feeling now that you've overcome this problem?
I'm feeling less pressured by the work. I'm feeling like I can achieve more. I feel fulfilled myself. I feel like if I can do this, then it's not going to be so tough to finish the rest of it.
So, what adjustments will you make as you continue towards your goals?
Well, I'll do no such adjustments when it comes to the timetable because, as I said, I already had it planned out. It was just a sickness. Hopefully, it won't happen again. And the one adjustment I will do for the project is actually seeing how to merge different projects together because, as I said, since English and business and math class, we are all working on the same topic, or at least I'm working on the same topic on these three classes. I'm going to look for a way in which I can combine those projects, such as the speech to the United Nations. Maybe I can use that as my essay on English class. I mean, as an essay for business class. So I guess that's how I'm going to solve it.
Anything else you want to say?
That is all. Thank you very much.
Okay.